baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab here, Shohei Ohtani. What do you look for here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about to get underway. Here's Francisco Lindor. And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day.
Wow, Boo. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down. Here's Luis Robert.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. 2 down, bases empty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Two down, nobody on. That one misses. 3 and 2 down. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Mets, Clay Holmes. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one in the air, center field. One away. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Will Smith to the plate. And the 1-0. Tucker leads off first with one away. Holmes in his 8th season, 32 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. This one in the dirt. The throw into second. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. And ball forward to aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
One out. Runners at first and second. On the ground to third. On to Simeon. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back at the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets.
That's a ball.
Singy here on Jackie Robinson Day. What comes to mind?
Courage. I think about what Jackie Robinson had to endure to be a Major League Baseball player, what he had to deal with in society, but also what he had to deal with in his own clubhouses. To be able to go out there and do that day in and day out, man, that just speaks courage to me.
The 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout. And up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike. No score here in the second.
Oh!
And a strike on the outside edge. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now it's the right fielder, Brett Beatty. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. High fly ball out to center field. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025, he added glasses to his equipment. Muncy who debuted glasses on April 30th
Oh.
and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-1.
Oh.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swing and a ball popped up. Vientos settles underneath it. 2 away now. So up next, Andy Pajes.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Check swing,
whoa.
but he went too far. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
On the ground. It's in and out of his glove, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, new inning getting started. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Ohtani back to work. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Foul ball there. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's Marcus Semien. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the left fielder, Carson Benj. High fly ball, right field. Tucker under it, and that is that. Back here in L.A., set for the bottom of the 3rd, Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Alex Freeland digs in now. And a foul ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That one almost got him.
Oh!
Late swing, foul to the left. And now 2-2. Tap softly to the right side. Vientos steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Huh.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Ohtani back in. Here's Kyle Tucker. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Here's Ohtani flying around third. The relay to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Smith in the box now. Takes strike 1.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Out to short. Handles, throws to first. They limit the damage here. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fouled off left side. You know, Singy, when you think about every player wearing number 42 on Jackie Robinson Day, you can thank Ken Griffey Jr. for all of it. Oh, now a great stop. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out. Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Swing and a foul out of play. That was also the day that Bud Selig retired his number. And Griffey, who was playing for the Mariners at the time, asked to have his uniform number flip-flopped, switching from 24 to 42. This one in the air center field. Pajes on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Nope, that's off the plate.
The Mets hitless so far in the game. And that one clips the corner. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go, bottom 4. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pulls that one foul.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez fly to center his first time.
No, that's a ball.
Hernandez measures 6 feet even, 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball 2.
What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 0 for 1 so far. Just
no,
missed.
that's a ball.
Good
no,
fastball
that's
there.
a ball.
I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Hup.
Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses outside, and now it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. And the 0-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Muncy off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. In the air, right field. 1 up, 1 down. And now Francisco Alvarez struck out swinging his first time. And he takes a strike. Alvarez wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Now it's the right fielder, Brett Beatty. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one ripped left field. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Freeland in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that skips in the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, left side. And there's 2 away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 2. Two down, nobody on. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. That one almost got him. And it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's downstairs. And it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
10-pitch AB right there before he worked the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base run.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Austin Warren.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Tucker stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Quick move to first. Ohtani back in.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Just missed. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Two on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. Foul ball there. And a 1-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is the inning. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. Top 6. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Singing, we're celebrating Jackie Robinson today, and what an honor it is for these players to have the chance to wear his number 42. Swings through the sweeper.
Yeah, just an iconic number, and to put that jersey on with 4 and 2 on the backside, it's got to be inspiring. These guys are honored and privileged to be able to go out there and play on a day like today.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here is Marcus Semien. His first at bat was a strikeout. Out towards right center field. Pajes makes his way towards it. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. Carson Benj, the next to hit.
Ball 1.
The Mets still looking for their first hit in this one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Out towards left center. Hernandez on the move to the gap. And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th inning, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 1-2.
Ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one misses.
Oh,
So a leadoff walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
No.
The 1-0.
Strike. Woo.
Freeman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Muncy digs in. And this gets away from Alvarez. That'll hurt as both runners move up. Second and third now. There's no double play chance.
Ball. Hot.
2 in scoring position. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell. This is his 3rd time out this year. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball.
Swings through that.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Man at first, nobody out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
In the dirt. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Ball.
Really
Ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just off the inside edge.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Now, Alex Freeland. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In the dirt. Wide throw, and it gets away. One away with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Ball. Outside. Ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Edgardo Henriquez. He last pitched 2 days ago. Back to the top of the order, Francisco Lindor now at the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one at triple digits.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Just misses with that one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1 down. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. High fly ball, right field. Tucker in position, and there's 2 away. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Polanco at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And now the 0-1.
Ball.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Tucker thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. That one to first, and foul ball.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
That one misses.
Ball
So lead off walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Smith stands in now and watches strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Nice stop. There's one. And that's a double play. Wow. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Oscar Brazoban. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And here's Freddie Freeman. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses.
That's a ball.
And a count 1-2. Next one in the dirt. The other way, and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Hernandez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Freeman off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Teoscar goes down on strikes. Back here in LA, and this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th.
No, that's a ball.
This one in the air. Muncy drifts towards it. And there's one away. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Alvarez batting with 1 down takes a strike. The Mets yet to pick up a hit here. That hits the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Way inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Stays alive. The Dodgers leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 8th. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So digging in, Brett Beatty. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. That clips the corner. Sets him down looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom of the 8th. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball 2.
Now
Ball
one
3.
missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him. And that's the first out. So up next, Andy Pajes, 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Fouled off left side. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. And they'll do it again.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Nolan McLean.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So digging in, Hesung Kim, 0 for 3 in this one. Called strike right there. The 0-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Blake Trinan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Just missed.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. And that keeps the no-hitter alive. Wow. One of their last chances to break up the no-no. Simeon in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings, and that's a base hit. And he breaks up the no-hitter in the ninth. Safely into second. He's got a double. One out. Runner at second. Carson Benj up now for the Mets. Inside. Ball one. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth.
Oh.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down.
Strike. Woo.
They're down to their final strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch.
Grounds one to short. Kim. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.